Okay, Keshavanandji, please do three mantra. Meet, just follow.
Yeah. Namo Vitragay.
Namo Vitragay.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Vajjayanam.
Namo Vajjayanam.
Namo Loe Sava Sahunam.
Namo Loe Savva Sahunam.
Aiso Panchana Mukkaro.
Eso Pancha Namukkaro.
Aiso Panchana Mukkaro.
Eso Pancha
Savva
Namukkaro.
Pava Panasanam.
Savvapa Vappanashano.
Mangalanam cha Savvesim.
Mangalanam cha Sauvesim.
Padmam Havai Mangalam.
Paramam Havai Mangalam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudeva.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Hey, Satchidanand. Mahatma, welcome to the English version of the Satsang of Gyan. Anybody has questions? Me? Kashyap?
Yeah, I had one question.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask about speech, right? So if our speech is all recorded already in our previous birth, are we currently able to like say whatever we want, or is it totally from previous birth?
Your voice is breaking. Can you come slowly?
I wanted to ask about speech. So is everything that we speak right now recorded in the previous birth?
The speech. Yes. See, normally what happens till we have not received the Vignan, the science, we always say that it is my speech. I spoke very nicely. This is my speech. But as soon as we get a Vignan from Dadaji, and we get Samket, and and then he makes us separate from I and my, then the whole science starts at that time. So that time Dada says that whatever the speech you are speaking, it is already recorded. It is like a tape record, speech is like a tape record. It is already recorded. And in this birth, we are hearing that is the speech is coming back. That is what it shows, that the previous birth speech is already recorded, and in this birth we are hearing. And whatever it is, just like Dada says, that it is everything is in this birth is discharge. Discharge means whatever in the previous birth we have charged, mind, speech, body, everything, the way we have signed it, the way we have charged it in this birth, it is all discharge portion, because the causes which we made it in previous birth, in this birth, they come like effect. So whatever the causes we did it for the speech, for the any vyavhar, the relation, whatever things which we have done in previous birth, in this birth, it is the discharge portion, because you are separated with yourself. So in this birth, whatever you are observing, whatever you are doing, it is already done in the previous birth. And in this birth, you are not charging. Whatever the things are coming in front of you, they are only discharged after getting this jnana. Correct?
So how do, like, you know how Mahatmas say their experiences sometime, right? And in their experience, they say that inside, this is the stuff that goes on inside of me, and this is the efforts that I do. How do they say that stuff?
That is the charge of this birth. Whatever the Purusharth we do it in this birth, we are charging it for the coming birth. So that's why Dada said, whatever things you are doing in your mind, the things which are doing good, the whatever Purusharth you are doing, you are the Sat Sadhan you are doing, these all are charging for the coming forth. Because Dada said that after getting this Gyan, only two things remains, five Agnyas and Shuddhatma. These two things remains. So when you are in five Agnyas, at the end of the birth, the result which comes, the reward you get it. That is why, because you obeyed all the five Agnyas, that is why in reward you get a moksha within one or two births. So in this birth, after getting this Gyan, you have to, whatever you are doing it, that is you are doing it the Purusharth for the coming birth. And that is why Dada said that after getting this Gyan, if you remain in five Agnyas, so I give you the guarantee that within one or two births, you will reach to the moksha.
So how are they able to say what experiences they're going through? How are they able to speak it out?
How able to come back
Like,
again?
You know how Mahatmas have experiences, right? And then they share with other people. They tell us their experiences. So if speech is from the past, how are they able to say their current experience?
Current, because after getting this Gyan, whatever the experiences they are telling you or giving you, they are the result of this current Purusharth. Previously, whatever there had no Purusharth, because we both were one. But after getting this Gyan, Samkit Gyan, you become separate from I. And from those moments, the experiences starts of how much time you remain in the Gyan. So what all the new results, new developments, new experiences starts from the day when you start this Purusharth after getting this Gyan. That's how the Mahatmas share the all experiences, that after getting this Gyan, now I'm feeling like this. Now this is the new development, it is coming. Now I remain in five Agnyas. That's why now there is no clashes. Now there is no bad impression for your Vyavharik relations. So slowly, what happens after getting this Gyan? Everything becomes a new Purusharth, going towards the mokshas. That's why they can share all your own experiences, what is going within self. Previously, when there was no Gyan, we never used to get all the things correctly. We used to fight with each other. We never used to do any adjustments. We never used to understand what is five Agnyas. We don't know anything. We never knew anything. But the Purusharth really starts when you become Purush. Purush means you become Shuddhatma. From those moments, everything becomes a new experience, new Mahatma's experience going on within yourself. You will observe that after getting this Gyan, you will feel that now so many changes have come. Now I don't fight with anybody. Now I do very much adjustment with my whole family. How this becomes? Because you are doing a good Purusharth every day, because you want to go to the mokshas. If you want to remain in this sansar, if you want to continue this birth again and again, you want to take a new birth again and again, then what? Then there is a continuous way open for going so many births. You will never get a mokshas if you go to the other side of this mokshas principles. So whatever at present you are feeling, these are the new experiences after getting this Gyan. Previously, you and I and my were together. So we never used to come to know who's doing the good thing, who's doing bad thing. Everything you used to take on yourself, that I am doing everything good, I am doing bad. But now we are separated. Now everything, now real Purusharth has started now, after getting this Gyan. So now we are on the safe track. Correct?
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Yeah, I understand now. Jai
Yeah.
Satchidanand.
Okay.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai
Okay.
Satchidanand.
Kashyapa, your question?
Yes, Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand, everyone.
Jai Satchidanand.
Keshavanandji, Jai Satchidanandji, Jai
Jai
Satchidanand.
Satchidanand.
Deepakanandji, Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Deepakanandji, I sent you one poster in yesterday, 2 days back. if you can see it in Hindi, न्याय
Difficulties
के लिए
on the
कोर्ट.
phone, so. Can you share it?
Yeah, I can share it.
Okay, go ahead and share it.
Okay. Yesterday or today?
I
You
am
got it,
sharing it.
Upagaji?
Okay, I shared it.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
न्याय के लिए कोर्ट में जाना वही सबसे बड़ा अन्याय है. Please explain this.
Correct. Very good thing. No, normally what happens in
Hey,
normal course of
Keshavanandji,
time.
first translate this, please.
हाँ. न्याय के लिए कोर्ट में जाना. To get the justice, if you go to the court, that is the biggest injustice.
Injustice.
Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the biggest injustice. Now the thing is very, very big. Science is involved in this. Normally, what happens in normal course of time? Everybody go to the court. Everybody go to the court for only one reason, that I am not getting justice in my normal way of life, so I am going to the court. So people normally think that when they go to the court, they get the justice. But actually, scientifically, with Dada's science, if anybody goes for the justice in the court, Dada said he's the biggest foolish man. Why he said? Because normal course of time, when he doesn't have Gyan, what he thinks, that whatever the opposite person has done something wrong, or if he has done some very bad things, or and normally why people go in the court? Because something wrong has happened, and to get the justice, they go in the court. And in normal course of time, people always think that he has done something wrong. He has done theft in my house. He has given abuses to myself, or he has done some very wrong with my family. Whatever the reasons, they go in the court. There is the only reason that they go for the court in the justice. So Dada said, whosoever is going after getting this Gyan, whosoever is going in the court to get the justice, he is the biggest foolish man. The foolish people only go to the court for getting justice. Now, how Dada said that you are a foolish man? Because you don't understand why he is doing something wrong with you. First of all, this science has proved, this science has given the very big way to understand that whatever it is coming in front of you, whatever things you are doing it, whatever wrong is happening, for that you are only responsible. Nobody on this earth is responsible for any wrong happening is done to you. So if you get this understanding that I am only responsible for whatever the wrong things I've done in the previous birth, and that is the reason he is doing something wrong with me, or he has done something wrong to me. So if you get this understanding, is there any chance to go to the court to get the justice?
So you mean to say that if we follow Dadaji's Agna properly, that will not come, that chance will not come, that a possibility will be very reduced to go to court?
Reduced. The possibility will be nil. After getting this Dada science, very many wrong things has happened in our family, in all Mahatma's life. So many wrong things has happened. So many wrong things have happened, but nobody has gone in the court. Why? Because Dada cleared the whole science that whatever it is coming in front of you, you are responsible. You have done something wrong in your previous birth with that person, and he is taking the account. And now you are saying that he has done injustice to me, and you are going to the court. For that is why Dada said that this much little knowledge you don't have. That is why Dada told that whosoever is going in the court is a foolish man. Because this little knowledge, even he has not taken the Gyan. Or if you ask somebody, yeah, why this is happening? Normally, normally, though people who have not taken the Gyan, they also say, in previous birth, I've done something wrong with them. That is why he's giving me a trouble. I've heard I've heard from so many people this sentence. So those people who don't have Gyan, they also understand that in previous birth, something wrong I have done it. That is why he's giving me a trouble. So we, after getting a Gyan, we don't understand this point.
Actually,
We should not understand.
Even without Gyan, people don't like to go to court in India because court process is very slow, and it spoils lives of our lives. We have to for years together, waste time, money in court. So that is another point. But the thing is that is it possible that even after Dadaji's Gyan, there can be some circumstances where we have to go to court or we are dragged to court? Is it possible?
There is a possible, because what happens? Something wrong has happened. So our inner side will start giving a punching every day that why you are not going in the court. It might solve your problem. Nobody is solving your problem. So to give some understanding to our mind, Dada says as a file tarike, means like a file, to do some solution to this file who is not allowing you to sleep in whole night. And after making him understand, okay, it is foolishness, but he's not hearing. Then if you go then when you go inside the court, then you will realize you did a wrong thing. Even you are forcefully going in the court after somebody is telling you, or if even your inner mind is forcing you to go to the court to take the solution and get the justice, then the other science will rectify you again that you are a foolish person. You wasted your time. You did not get the justice after so many years. So finally you will say, I did a wrong thing and Dada was right.
If someone takes us to court, then also we should try to, make out of court settlement. What we should do?
100%. We have done a lot of settlements outside the court only because we don't go for a trial purpose. Once Dada said that foolish people go in the court. So from those days, there were so many circumstances we did the solution outside the court only. And that was faster, and that was easier, and that was fruitful also. I give you one example. One of my party, I had given him, I had supplied him a wonderful quality of my product. And due to my previous birth, some bad record, he withhold my 5 lakh rupees for the material I supplied to him. And I had a tremendous Gyan of Dada Bhagwan. So I went to him. First of all, like Dada said, that you try to make him understand. You give him all the ways that if something is wrong, if you feel that there is something wrong, no doubt, I have given you 100% virgin raw material. I have given you a fantastic product. Then also, he withholds your money because we come to know after Gyan that due to what reason he is withholding your money. So all the people say, no, he has not written anywhere that your product is rejected or anything. You must go in the court and within few minutes, few days only, you will get the payment. But I said, no, I will go strictly Dada's instruction. Once Dada said that the people who are going in the court, they are foolish, I will not go in the court. I will try to settle it. Everybody was saying that go in the court and do the case. You will not believe, I did all Pratikraman. I every day, I made him understand that I have done everything good. Then also you feel, instead of you want to deduct some money, you can deduct 25,000 rupees. In those days, I'm talking about 30, 40 years before. In those days, 5 lakh rupees was a very big amount. So I said, okay, dear, you can deduct 25,000 rupees and balance you can give me. He said, no, I'm not going to make the payment. My condition is very bad. When the condition will be good, I will make the payment. But he tried to avoid me with so many circumstances. You delayed my material. You did something wrong. You did here. Why did you print something like this? I wanted to do this. So many things he took out not to give me the money. So I recollected Dada's science. Dada said that you foolish people go. So I started doing a Pratikraman. And inside, I decided that I have given him some trouble in last birth. That is why withholding money. By remaining in this birth, I have given him a good service. I have given him one best quality of my product. And I am all the way from starting to end, I am correct. And I've done something very good for him. So you will not believe, it took about 5 years. I never went to his place. I never went to his house. And I only did a Pratikraman, but I never went to the court. What happens one day? After 5 years, the person came in my house due to asking from some other person. He was the MD of the company, and he came with his wife. And both the people came in my house. After 5 years, he was a very big personality and having a very big business. So he came on the wheelchair. So I was shocked that he is such a chairman of the company. He comes in my house on the wheelchair. It was a great surprise for me. So he said that while asking so many people, I came to know, I don't know where you used to stay. And I came to his wife. And somebody told that you have some address of some Vedraj. Because I used to take a medicine from Manibhai Vedraj. And I used to give to Dada Bhagwan every day in the morning. So somebody told that this person knows some great person, Vedraj, who can give you the medicine. Why he had come to my house? He was paralyzed. The person who had come to my house was paralyzed, and his wife was requesting me that please help my husband. And we are here. And I understand that he had done something wrong with you. That is why this position has come. And he said that I want to return back his whole money. Whatever interest you wanted to do, and I have done something wrong with you. Please forgive me and please help me. Can you believe? After 5 years, person comes back to my house and he returns back my 5 lakh of rupees and asking me that to guide him the Vedraj where he did not came for Vedraj, but there was 2 reasons. One reason that something wrong has happened to me because of my bad deeds. And second thing, you help me to get that person. So he returned back. He came with the check. He came with the check with interest for 5 years interest, which he had withheld for me. And with interest, he gave me the check in my hand, and he settled my whole account. And I guided him. No grievances that you did something wrong. I also took a forgiveness from him that I must have done something wrong to you in previous birth. So that's why the whole thing. But you return back. Everything is okay. Everything is normal. Now, how can I help you? So I took him to that Vedraj, and slowly with his medicine, he was recovered and my account was settled. Now you tell me, where the court coming?
You did Pratikraman every day?
Every day.
5 years.
Whenever I used to recollect, whenever my father used to say that you are not going to go for the recovery of the money, I said, Daddy, the account is settled. I must have done something wrong in previous birth. So he has settled my account. I had cross-marked the amount of 5 lakh of rupees. So crossed. But if
so
I have not,
so you were doing Pratikraman whenever you were recollecting him or someone was mentioning about him.
100%. Somebody, whenever he used to take the name of that person, yeah, still, because in those days, again, I'm telling 5 lakh was a very big amount. So everybody naturally, I have 8 brothers, and I had done the deal with him. So my father, my brothers, every day used to tell me. Then slowly they understood that they all are Mahatmas. So I told to everybody that you don't know the Dada's science. Why don't you understand that we have taken this loan from them and we have returned back in this birth? So why not to settle the account, yaar? Why we should think every day regarding this matter instead of wasting our time and Dada's science and Dada's precious moments? We should remain in the Gyan, all the time think about recollecting the money which we have already lost it.
And when what what if non-Mahatma mention about this? You must be having in your circle, friend circle, non-Mahatmas.
Oh, non-Mahatmas, my God, they used to say that this is a miracle which has happened and Dada's science has worked out. I used to tell them, everybody, that this is the...
Before this happened, the person comes, the non-Mahatmas would also must have told you that why you are not filing court case, why you are not going like that, you know.
Yes. I told them, I used to tell them that Dada used to say that whosoever is going in the court is a foolish man. You people want to go in the court and try it once, and you will realize that you are a foolish man. And I'm not going in the court because already Dada Bhagwan has done so many experiences. He has found out the whole science. He must have understood the whole system of court. He must have understood the whole science which is involved. Why the people are going. For those people who don't have Gyan, for them, the court is very necessary. But for we people, those who have got great science from Dada Bhagwan, for them to go in the court is waste of time. Everything is waste of time.
Thank you very much.
Because before this Gyan, there was also one case for which we had gone in the court, and I tell you, up to the end, that my solution had not come. Must be 40 years have passed. So we left after getting a Gyan to recover that money. So previously, we have tried while going in the court, but there was no solution.
But one thing is that if the thing is not helping, you know, if solution is not coming, then shouldn't this be a last option, going to court, like in because we have to make all positive efforts. So it means first we do Pratikraman, and then as a last effort, should we leave it, or should we try to go in court? What is the thing which we should?
No, first Dada said, try your level best. Banta prayatna karo. Dada's science is always there. Like he gives the example of 5 agnyas. When you are going in the bank and somebody throws chilies in your eyes and he takes away the whole pocket from you. So what you will do? So the inner science, inner mind and everything will disturb you. So Dada says, first you go in the police station and do one thing, write a complaint about FIR, you write it and write a complaint about the things what has happened, and then you go and sleep and eat nicely, so that your mind will not disturb you whole night. If I would have gone in the police station, the thief must have caught and I would have got the money back.
What I'm asking, that if after doing Pratikraman and all, then if in spite of that it doesn't happen, then should we make positive effort, you know, to go to court? Is it also in coming in positive effort? Means
no. What happens that in initial stages, I'm telling you, when the whole thing had happened in our company, so initial for 6 months, I tried my level best. After 6 months, after trying my all level best, convincing him, every month writing him a letter, calling him on the phone, I tried my all levels, all methods. I tried my level best. After that, I started my Pratikraman. Pratikraman I started from the day when he said that I'm not going to make you the payment. After that, 6 months, I tried my level best. Every month I used to go in this office, sit outside for 5 hours. He never used to call me inside that he is busy, chairman is busy, he will not give you time. And I was very young at that time, but I never used to be afraid from anybody because I had a Gyan from Dada Bhagwan.
The other case, other situation, you left the money or some money also, you left also, right? So you didn't go to court for that.
Never. There were some people who didn't, after calling them and after writing them, they never made a payment. So there were 1 or 2 customers. They till date they never gave me the money back. So I made a credit in my account. Dada કે છે ને કુદરતના ખાતામાં જમા કરી દેવાનું.
Thank you very much. Jai Sachidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai
Little
Satchidanand.
Ben?
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand Keshavanandji.
Jai Satchidanand.
Before I ask my question, thank you for sharing the example. You had such a strong conviction in what Dada Bhagwan said. I want conviction like that. So,
Wonderful.
તમે કહ્યું ને, sorry, in English, the Pratikraman. I've also heard that before, that when somebody does something that you feel is wrong to you, you do Pratikraman. But how do you do Pratikraman for that? What are you doing Pratikraman for? Like that because you've done something wrong in the past, but you don't know what you've done wrong, right? In the past life. So how do you do that Pratikraman?
We do this Pratikraman heartily. Like that, we tell in front of, pray to Dada Bhagwan, Pratyaksh Dada Bhagwan ke Sakshi mein, like, can I talk in this Pratikraman portion in Gujarati? Or
yes.
No problem?
Yes, yeah.
Like when we do this Pratikraman, we do Pratikraman from inner heart. Pratyaksh Dada Bhagwan na Sakshi. મેં મારા મન વચન કાયાથી આપના મન વચન કાયા પ્રત્યે કોઈ પણ પ્રકારના દોષ કર્યા, તમારા ઘરે કઈ ચોરી કરી હોય, તમારા ઘરે તમારા પૈસા કઈ હડપી લીધેલા હોય, તમારા પૈસા કઈ અણકના પૈસા દબાઈ દીધેલા હોય, અથવા મેં ગમે તે બીજી રીતે પણ તમને હેરાન કર્યા હોય, તો એ દરેક પ્રકારના દોષો રિકલેક્ટ કરવાના, જે નોર્મલી આપણા જીવનમાં those type of mistakes happens. So whatever these wrong things if I have done, hey inner God, please forgive me, and I promise that coming so many births, I will never do this in my life. And Pratyaksh Dada Bhagwan ke Sakshi mein, hey inner God, please forgive me, and please settle the account. So I used to do a variety of Pratikraman, whatever, because Dada what says that if he is withholding your money in this birth, it is not necessary that in previous birth you had taken money from him, but due to some other circumstances also you get the penalty.
Yeah.
Not same to same. 1 to 1 is not like that. In last birth you have taken away money, so in birth it is not. It is something science which Dada used to say like that. Due to some other reason also, due to so many reason also, he will give you a trouble so that you are hurted. You are penalized. You are not forgiven by so many people.
Right.
Like somebody takes away 5 lakh of rupees from your business, so you become difficult to run the business. So what happens? I get difficulty. So one way or other way, that person is penalizing me, giving me difficult time, so that his account is settled down. So 5 years he gave me a trouble, so his account is settled down, whatever wrong I have done it. But I feel, and I 100% surely tell you, that if there would have been Ajnani, he would have never got a money. But I being Dada's follower, I did so many Pratikramans so that my account was settled. That is the miracle of this Vignan. That is the miracle of Dada's science. That is the miracle for Dada's followers.
Yes.
And that is the Vachanbada of Dada Bhagwan. That is also work. There might be so many circumstances involved to get back me this money.
Yes. Yes.
My Paschatap, my Pratikraman, my so many things brought the things happen. And biggest thing, to become a greatest proof that Dada said that foolish people go in the court. So I did not become a foolish, and Dada's science became correct.
Yes. 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 Definitely.
Otherwise, normally, everybody till date, these moments, I hear from so many people that their case is working in the court because he did not give me this money, because he did something wrong. So many cases are running in the court.
Right.
But for our Mahatmas, this became a proof that Dada's science is correct, and our Mahatmas never become foolish.
Yes. Yes. Definitely. So when somebody does something wrong to you, you don't know exactly what you've done, but you have done something wrong in that. So you just do Pratikraman in general sense that I have done something wrong and I'm doing Pratikraman for it. Evi ritna karai,
Every
right?
ritna. And by the way, if you will recollect, when you do the Pratikraman, do one good exercise, which Dada used to say. Sit in a quiet place and recollect that what wrong you have done to this person. So you will slowly recollect, yes, last time I did something wrong like this. Last time I spoke to him very rudely, or I did something wrong. Or from your inner heart, the opposite person may not able to know that what you are doing, but in your inner heart, you are thinking something wrong for others,
Yes.
or something. So those things you will recollect, and you will come to know that there you are going wrong.
Okay.
So you will get the hold of that something wrong which is going on, and you will able to do a nice Pratikram.
Okay. Okay. Good. And
You recollect it. And many a times I will believe something wrong is happening to us now. So we slowly recollect, yes, in previous birth I must have done something wrong like this. Because at this moment I'm hurting so much. It is hurting me so much. So how much I must have hurt to him? Can you imagine in this birth, when these circumstances have come, when these moments have come, it is unbearable. I am not able to bear something, and it is hurting me so much. It is making me cry. So imagine how much wrong I have done in previous birth to that person. That is why this result has come. So do Pratikraman. Yes, you have done something wrong. So recollect. That is why Dada said, Jane Anjane, knowingly or unknowingly. If I have done anything wrong to you, I am taking a forgiveness from you. Please forgive me. Please forgive me.
And do you do Pratikraman directly to the person for the જે સામેનો વ્યક્તિ જે કરે છે એની અંદર બેઠેલા શુદ્ધાત્મા ભગવાનની હાજરીમાં?
Bhagwan, હાજરીમાં. Perfect. If Dada said the inner God should forgive you, inner God should relieve you. Now you go. Now you are free, because he says you have done enough Pratikraman. You have done. So inner God receives everything, whatever you are doing. Whatever you are doing, he receives. And once his account is over, he will relieve you. That's what Dada used to say. Andar betela Bhagwan tamne chhodi dese, maaf kari dese. Now you go, you are free, and you will realize that yes, now inner God has forgiven me.
Right.
That is the great science Dada has given.
And
great result of Pratikraman.
And Keshavanandji, another question. You said when this incident happened to you, you used to go to that person's office, and he was a big CEO or chairman of the company, and he wouldn't even give you, like, you would wait for 5 hours and he wouldn't even see you. All of that, it's very insulting and you feel like,
I tell you the history, you will be shocked. What happened? One night, I reached early in the morning so that he should not go away. So whenever I go in the office, he say our chairman has gone out. Or they will call him the phone that Mr. Shani has come. So he never used to come. Or he will give a message that you tell him that I might come in the afternoon. Likewise, one day, I took an oath that till I meet him, I will not go home. So what I did, I reached at 10 o'clock in his office, and up to 11 o'clock I was there. 11 o'clock night. He used to call the person that tell Mr. Shani to have a lunch. I said, I don't want to have a lunch. I don't want lunch. I used to be on the fast, so I can live on the fast for 3 days, no problem. In Dada's presence, I used to do a lot of fasting. So up to 11 o'clock, I only used to have a water from the boy, and he was calling again and again, tell Shani to have a lunch. And they had a canteen in the company. So I never took a lunch. So he must have received it. But he thought that Shani will go away back in the evening. But at 11 o'clock, I did all the time Pratikramans for him. I was not thinking that what a foolish man he is. He's making me sit for so many hours. For those hours, I did all Pratikramans. And 11 o'clock, he came in the office, and told me, Shani, I'm very sorry. I was very much busy in the whole work and I could not come. Now tell me, what is your problem? I told him that till you give me, I'm giving you this story of some other person, other company.
Okay.
So I told him that till you give me this money, I'm not going to go back to my home. At that time, my amount was 68 lakh rupees. 68 lakhs.
Right.
So for 68 lakhs, he was not giving me the funds for 6 months. So I said that previously I must have taken a 1 crore from him and must have given so much trouble. So all the time I used to think positively. Okay, whatever it is coming, it is my only thing has come in coming back to me. He is nirdosh. He is not at a fault. Whatever trouble he is giving him, the trouble I have given to him. And for 11 o'clock, I did Pratikraman for him. And within, I think, 2 to 3 months, he gave me different dates, checks, 10 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 10 lakhs, like one month. I took all the checks in my hand and I came back. Even after one month, I got 68 lakh rupees.
Right.
After doing Pratikraman, after doing not losing my heart, after not thinking a single against him that he is a bad person or he made me sit for 12 hours, nothing. For 12 hours, I was doing a Pratikraman.
Right.
And after that, he said that whosoever has taught you, whosoever has given you so much sanskar, I salute to him. Maja, you salute to my father and my Dada Bhagwan, who has taught me so much patience and who has taught me. And at that time, 11 o'clock, I was talking with him with a smile. So he was feeling that how you are person
Yes.
that you waited up to 11 o'clock.
Right.
This is Dada's Shakti, and you will not understand what is going on in my heart.
બહુ સરસ. Good example, very inspiring. કે તમે વેઇટ કર્યું ત્યારે તમે આખો સમય પ્રતિક્રમણ કરતા હતા.
Pratikraman karya, yeah. Nahi, bache, for a small time, my brain was telling me, yeah, leave it now, I will come again tomorrow. Mother, nahi, this something is going to impact him today. That Shani did not left till I saw his face. I told him, till I meet you, I'm not going to go back from your office today.
Right.
Yeah. And there was a warrant from my father also. Don't come back till you get the money.
Oh. Well, yes. But Keshavanandji, what in the previous example you gave, where you were trying to see the chairman of the company and he wouldn't see you, and it's just, if I was in that situation, I feel like he has done something wrong to me and now he's ignoring me. It would just create so much badatra thaya andar ane apman lage. How did you handle that? Tamne apman natu lagtu?
नहीं लागे नहीं, पर केशव ने लागे नहीं. मारू कोण अपमान કરી શકે? મારું કોણ અપમાન કરી શકે? જે કઈ પણ કરે છે, કેશવ ને દાદા કે ને કે એના ભૂકા ઓડી જાય, એને ગમે તે થઈ જાય, પણ હું એમની સાથે નથી. આઈ એમ શુદ્ધાત્મા. આ જે કઈ છે ભોગવટો આ ફાઇલ નંબર 1 નો છે. The file number 1 is responsible. Whatever trouble he is getting, he has done something wrong. That is why he is bearing all these troubles. So let him see that, so that coming so many births, he should not do something wrong. Whatever the penalty which you are receiving today of wrong deeds you have done in previous birth, and in this birth, whatever it is coming, so you don't realize how much wrong you have done in previous birth. So you must bear all these things, so that coming birth, you should realize that I should not give unhappiness to anybody. I should not do something wrong with anybody. So this is the point of realization, that you must bear all these things. Let the insult be there. Everything should be there. You must see that what is happening to Keshav. So once you become separate from him, all these insult, all these things goes away. And you get understanding, you get enlightenment that what is going on, why this is happening, why it is coming in front of me only.
I see.
Yeah. So it is the science working on that. And Another thing, at the end of the day, Vicharshil person, the person who is thinker, if he will go away or he will do the insult to him or something wrong, so you, whatever there are chances to get back the money, it will not come. If you get annoyed, sir, why did you make me sit like that? If you talk this sentence, then he will say, so I'm sorry, but Shani, I'm not able to make you the payment.
Right.
There were people, only I tell you how dangerous people they are. There was one person, I told him to give me the money, and for that, I was in a very much great trouble. So I called him 2 to 3 times. So he said, he was a very big person, said, sir, why I'm calling you, because I need a funds to buy a further raw material, and there is an outstanding of so big amount. That's why I called you. But sir, if you are annoyed, I'm very sorry for that. Say, no, Mr. Shani, how much is the outstanding? I said 50 lakhs. You will get the check of 50 lakhs tomorrow, but never show me your face next time. He stopped the business with me. Can you imagine? He stopped the business. He was a very big customer. So when you feel that if something wrong, you talk to them, or if you just force them to get back the money for 2-3 days, I did a reminder. So he said, to whom you are reminding? Once you reminded, you should finish. I told him, sir, I need funds for my further purchase of raw material. I got a very export order. That is why I'm calling you 2-3 times, and you said that you will send, but till date I have not received the payment. So did I did something wrong to recover the money? He said, no, you did not recover it, but you reminded me so much. You disturbed me. You collect the check of 50 lakh of rupees, but never show your face. And that person never gave me the order in my life. So when you see that when somebody is making you sit outside, and if you talk something wrong to him, so whatever money, instead of coming, it will go away forever.
Right, right.
So you have to be very intelligent. You have to be very thinker, and you have to forget about insult. And after that, after having a Gyan, there is no question when say, if I don't have a Gyan, then there is a lot of problem. There is a lot of fight. Then in those days, if I would have never got a Gyan, I would have gone in the cabin also and fought with him.
Right, right.
I was so much daring person. I never used to be afraid from anybody. And I did something. I have done like this. And one person, he told me that, how dare you can talk to me? That was, at that time, I did not have a Gyan. I was talking to the chairman of one company. He also harassed me like anything. So one day I went in his cabin. I told him, sir, you are insulting me. How many times I have to come in your office? He said, Mr. Shahani, how dare you can talk to the chairman of 1,000 crore company? Madam, you may be a 1,000 crore company. I'm a 20,000 crore company. In my life, I may be doing a turnover of 5 crores or 10 crores. But I cannot bear this insult to me. So these circumstances comes when you don't have a Gyan. And in those circumstances, after having so much experiences, after getting a Gyan, whole thing changed. Whole thing changed. And it became, every moment of my life, it became favorable.
Right.
See how this science is working.
Yes, yes.
You have to be positive. You have to be forgiveness. You have to forget that who you are. You have to forget that only this is a Vyavhar, and in the business, you have to behave like Dada used to do a business. Like the example Dada used to give, but you give me 500 back. He said that you have taken 500 rupees from me. Dada said, okay, take it. Take it. My account is settled. Instead of you would have you would have asked for 5,000, where I would have gone.
Right.
So after Gyan, this type of thinking must go on. Then you can be very successful in all the walks of life.
Yes, definitely. Both saras. Jai Satchidanand, very good.
So, Chikal, what is something you're experimenting? Share with us, because you have been asking a lot of questions, you've been experimenting a lot of stuff. Just like what's happening with you now in the science?
Well, Well, so since I started attending satsangs, things have changed, but outside, I think the biggest change is things between my husband and I are better, a lot better. The
Good.
house is more at peace. You know, we're more as a team. Of course, we have arguments, but you know, I do Pratikraman. I don't know if he does, but I do, and we forgive and forget a lot more. What else has changed? I don't know, but I feel that I don't have, you know, how when Aptaputras talk and they have such conviction in Pragyna and Dada Bhagwan's message, you know, Je Emne Samjana Pichete. I don't have that. I think Mari Buddhi takes over quite often, and I just realize how much ego and man and all that I have inside through listening to satsangs. I didn't know before. I thought I was a very nice, soft person, is what I thought before, but I am not. I have a lot of, you know, people should give me importance. People should respect me. People should, all of that is there. And if somebody insults me, I am shaken up quickly. So those things have come to light about myself. I don't know. That's all I can think of now, Uncle.
Oh, that is good.
Yeah,
What's how about with
good.
Keval? Have you changed
With
changing some ways with him yet, or?
Yes, I think I've stopped do nagging that I used to do a lot. Keshavanandji, this is my 10-year-old son, Uncle is asking about.
Okay. Okay.
So I used to be nagging a lot, like do this way. And most of the time I was coming from my own insecurities. But through listening to satsangs, I realized that he's also come with his own karma, and he's also a person, and you know, he has his own beliefs and all. He's 10, but he still has, you know, his own understanding and beliefs. So I've backed off a little bit, and he talks to me more about things. He opens up a lot more, and it tells me what's going on at school. So we have that connection. But main thing I try to keep in mind is that I try to listen to him. Before I don't think I did that at all. But if he's trying to tell me something, I pause and listen, like, what is he thinking? Why he wants to or doesn't want to do something? And I realized, okay, he has a strong sense of right and wrong, whatever based on his understanding is. So when he does something wrong, he realizes it and he apologizes or does Pratikraman on his own. But and that I realized, okay, I don't need to worry so much. He has a conscience, and he understands. But in my dealing with him, I'm just more, I try to not be mom all the time, and I try to listen to him and you know, have a good, basically just relaxed time with him. That's really it. But the biggest thing I've learned is listen to him, respect him, you know, understand. A lot of the times his thoughts and thinking is such that I don't know how to address it. He could be very stubborn, but I take it slowly with patience. Like, okay, let's talk about it. Does it make sense to him? No, he's not grasping this. Okay, let me let go of it. We'll talk about it some other time. So patience.
Very good. Yeah. Is your stubbornness
Very
or
good.
his stubbornness?
Very good.
Sorry, Uncle, say it again.
Is that your stubbornness or his stubbornness?
Oh, that's a very good question. You caught me, Uncle.
Yeah, because
Yes,
you said it's
you're
his
right.
stubbornness, so that's why I have
No,
to
you're
catch
right.
I have to
Yeah,
catch you.
yes, very good catch. That is right. It's my stubbornness. Yes, that's another thing, Uncle. But I have realized, I thought I was but I have lots of pakad વ્યવહારમાં કે આવું જ હોવું જોઈએ ને આવું જ થવું જોઈએ. That creates a lot of inner suffering for me. So I'm and I will say, I mean, I don't have specific examples right now, but it's hard for me to let go of pakad. That's something I really need to work on. કે આવું જ હોવું જોઈએ, આવું જ કરવું જોઈએ, એ બધું.
Oh, very good.
But
Okay.
you
Oh.
very good. You
Go
are
ahead.
getting very.
Keshavanandji, you were saying something?
Yeah, I said that one thing is very good that she is catching that what is going on inside her. So slowly, whatever things which comes in her hand and the focus on those points, those things will slowly go away. And important thing, those things are not helping you. They are disturbing you. Your inner sukh goes away. So then you will catch hold of all these things, that because of this, my happiness goes away, my gyan goes away. So I must come out from all these points.
Yes.
So slowly, that way thinking also bring all the weaknesses go away from you. Correct?
Hey, Kashyapa, your question, because we have limited time, can you come at 9 p.m.?
Okay, yeah, I will tell you the question. If it is lengthy, then I will postpone it.
Because we don't have too much time, Keshavanandji. Go ahead.
Yeah, another poster. અજ્ઞાન ઉભું થાય તો દબાવીને એને સમજણ પાડીને પ્રજ્ઞાનું કામ મોક્ષે લઈ જવાનું છે. Yes, so it says that Gyan, ignorance, if it comes up, then Pragya, it suppresses the ignorance, and then it creates a understanding, and it Pragya takes us towards moksha, liberation. So my question here is that why they says that the bhavina itself, why is prajna suppresses the ignorance also in this function?
Keshavanandji, did you get it?
I did not get it properly. What exactly?
અજ્ઞાન ઉભું થાય તો દબાવીને એને સમજણ પાડીને પ્રજ્ઞાનું કામ મોક્ષ લઈ જવાનું છે.
એક મિનિટ. તો અજ્ઞાનની દશા શું હોય? આ ખોટું છે એવું ભાન પછી.
ના, આનાથી આનાથી.
No, hold on. Can you see?
Yes.
અજ્ઞાન ઉભું થાય તો દબાવીને એને સમજણ પાડીને પ્રજ્ઞાનું કામ મોક્ષે લઈ જવાનું છે. કરેક્ટ?
So the bhavina, is the prajna suppresses the ignorance? That is also a function of the prajna?
દબાવી means એને આખું ખલાસ કરી નાખે. Prajna has got a tremendous power. Prajna has got so much power that whatever ajnan comes, it suppresses, it goes away. Hello?
Yes.
You got it? Ajnan has got, whatever the force the ajnan is bringing, the prajna will, what prajna will do? It will rectify, it will suppress, it will take away, throw away from
I thought prajna only gives suggestions and towards it chetna it gives, so that was, I thought, it suppresses the ignorance. That is,
suppresses in that way. In Gujarati language, કઈ દબાવી દેવાનું નહીં. દબાવી એટલે ખાલી એને સ્પ્રિંગ ને જેમ દબાવવાનું નહીં. અંડરસ્ટેન્ડિંગ થી એને અજ્ઞાન ને what prajna does, prajna all the time gives the understanding. It all the time makes you alert that you are doing something wrong. You are going in the wrong direction. So prajna's portion is all the time to bring back you from the ajnan to the gyan.
Alertness and understanding it creates.
Understanding, yeah. From all the ways, this prajna will give you all directions, protection, understanding, so that your ajnan goes away.
It will alert and understand. These two functions it has.
Yeah.
Got
It will show all the ways how to come out.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
Satchidanand.
Keshav, please do
Jai
three mantra.
Satchidanand.
Keshav, please follow.
Yes.
Namo Vitragaya.
Namo Vitragaya.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Vajjayanam.
Namo Vasayanam.
Namo Loe Sava Sahunam.
Namo Loe Sava Sahunam.
Aiso Panchana Mukkaro.
Aso Panchanamukaro.
Sava Pavapanasano.
Sava Pavapanasano.
Manglanam cha Savvesim.
Mangalanam cha Savvesim.
Padmam Havai Mangalam.
Padmam Havai Mangalam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.